This is a Talk2Jack podcast with UnkuJack, exploring topics on heart, mind, soul, and the human experience. Let's talk. Hello, everyone. How are you today? I'm happy. If you know it, clap your hands. Pop, pop. I didn't clap my hands. That's okay. I made the sound. It was a sound effect, okay? If you're watching us on YouTube, if you're watching us on Instagram or any of our social media platforms, this is the new format, guys. I'm loving it. I don't have to do separate podcasts and separate videos at the same time. I can do both at the same time, and that is absolutely amazing. So today, I want to talk to you about a false flag event. What is a false flag event? False flag event is a phrase that refers to a fake or unreal scenario that has been passed off as real. It is a lie. A false flag event is a lie. And it is even more dangerous sometimes than an actual event, because false flag events can trigger panic. They can trigger a run on the economy. They can trigger a run on resources. They can cause people to make brash decisions that are detrimental to themselves or to their loved ones or to the people around them. A false flag event is a narrative that tells a story of something happening as if it really did. And in a real false flag event scenario, it is dangerous for society. It is dangerous for people. But it is even more dangerous when we, as individuals, create our own false flag events. We create these scenarios that support our agenda, that make us feel better about ourselves or our decisions, things that we've done, things that we've done to other people, we've done them to. We might even create scenarios in our head that say that they deserved it, even whether they did or not is irrelevant. But there are ways that we create stories within our minds that support the decisions that we're making or the decisions that we have made and justify them within ourselves. This is one of the critical tools in the narcissist tool belt, where they flip the script and they create narratives, around events and make the people in their lives that they're trying to manipulate or control feel guilty or feel like they're being unfair or feel like they're not right in those situations. It is a massive tool of manipulation, and false flag events are dangerous. They're dangerous to our psyche. They're dangerous to the emotional stability of the people around us, and they're just dirty. Just plain old dirty. It is a lie on a grander scale. I'll ask you to think about yourself for a moment. How many false flag events do you create for yourself? How many times do you paint a picture in your head to make yourself feel better about decisions that you're making or the things that you're doing that you know deep down inside are wrong? How many people have you hurt by manipulating them through these narratives? How many people have you caused pain or grief to, because you were simply more fixated on coming out right, coming out on top, than you were about the truth? I'm a big enough man to admit that I have in the past done this myself. Mostly in my personal life. It is something for a long time that I realized I was doing as a defense mechanism whenever relationships I was in would end. So you would paint a picture about how the other person had this flaw and that flaw and how they did this and how they did that and how they intended this because of this action and how they intended that because they did this and how they intended this because they acted this way and that way. And we paint this picture connecting all these dots together to create this mural of art that is a lie, without acknowledging, without paying attention to the fact that we have a role to play in whatever went wrong, without acknowledging the fact that we have flaws ourselves that may be even more responsible for those scenarios being what they were in the first place. It is more difficult to face ourselves. I can admit that. I know that the one thing that you can never run away from is yourself. You can try, but you know the truth. You know who you are. You know what's going on inside of you. And so thinking about those things, the only thing that you can do to find peace is to come to terms with who you are and to come to terms with your truth and to be honest with yourself. And instead of creating false flag narratives that cause hurt and pain and grief and stunt your own progress, your own healing, your own development, it's better, infinitely, maybe more painful in the immediate, but still better, ultimately, to be truthful and honest with yourself, to know who you are, to acknowledge where you've gone wrong and what you've done wrong so that you can develop through it, so you can grow through it and from it, and you can be a better person. So instead of hiding and fabricating and creating false scenarios, you can actually be the better person that you want to be. There is no good that comes out of a false flag event. There is no good that comes out of lying to that degree, lying to yourself and lying to other people. Nothing good comes out of creating a fake scenario just so you come out looking better than the other person. It's not good in the short term for anyone. It's definitely not good in the long term. Stop with the false flag events. All right? Find yourself. Be your own truth. Be your own self. Face yourself. Grow through it. Be better for it. The world would be better for it. You'd be better for it. You'd be happier for it. You'd have more peace for it. Anyway, that's my thought for today. I hope that you found that interesting. I hope that you found that inspirational and that you found some truth in that. And I hope that we can all grow together as a result of this message today. I know that I'm growing every day out of who I was. I am not who I was, and I'm so much better for it. Anyways, have a great day, everyone. Please follow us on social media, UnkuJack, on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. You can also email us at info@jackandi.com. That is JACKANDI.com. You can also find more information on our coaching programs, our training programs and things on that site. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great day. And as always, be inspired. This has been the Talk2Jack podcast with UnkuJack. Tune in next time for another episode.